You were 8 years old when the wall came down effectively. And then as you evolved as a student and as a resident here, what gave you the idea of making this virtual reality?
I thought like the Berlin Wall is one thing which is not there anymore. And with augmented reality, you can actually show things which are not there. So I thought this is the perfect way of showing the past.
And generations came along after you now. People are 12, 13, 14, 17 years old. Are they as fascinated by it as you were at that age?
They are very fascinated because like now they can actually really experience this part of history which you cannot see anymore and be in it and really see how the wall was built up. They have narrators explaining the whole history of the wall. So it's a fascinating way of beaming somebody back in the past. So you have to actually scan the floor.
Right. Oh, there we are.
There we are.
Wow. That's what it looks like then. Now drop that down slowly. And there we are. That's where it was.
Yeah, you can see where the metal pieces are. They mark where the wall was standing. And now
put it back
you can see it again.
What about older people who have seen this now? Do they come to you and talk about their own experiences?
Absolutely. Like, it's a trigger for them telling their life stories, and it's very valuable because like they have so much to tell, so many valuable stories and touching stories. So now we're doing something what the people wished to be able to do at that time. We can just go through the wall. Now we're in the border strip.
Oh yeah, now we've come out the other side now. From virtual reality to reality.
Absolutely. And here you can see one of the guard towers.
Think about your country and all that it's been through in 120 years. We went through World War I, World War II, the end of World War II, the division of this city and this country, and now we're facing a kind of unknown future again because there's so much turmoil about immigrants coming to Germany and what's going to happen to the essential kind of quality of the German experience.
I think like one thing I learned in school was that history is something that's repeating. Especially like after certain generations, people forget what war was, what suffering means. And it's very important like to remind the people, like beam them back and tell them what the reasons were, why the war was there and why we should be happy. So I think this is a beneficial thing to remind people not to do the same errors again.
Hey NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.